Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of JoAnna's Point of View, brought to you by none other than me. I told you guys I've been working on some edits and some new things and learning some new stuff to make this show so much more interesting. And well, hello, first of all, did you see that? That was right? Anyway, so I have a lot of things in store for you guys, and let's just get into it. I've talked about my cats on this show a few times. And when I say my cats, I really mean that loosely, because neither one of them bitches are mine. Those are my kids' cats. They both embody, I swear, the cats embody my children's personalities almost to the T. So much so that sometimes when I discipline the cats, I kind of feel like it's my kids too. So I kind of get in an extra little, you know. But my cats, lovely as they are, they some hood cats. Well, Tiger is the hood cat. Tiger's about that life. You know what I mean? He's like put me in the jungle, I'm coming out the lion. I'm in it. I'm good. So, but Night, he's like a timid Black Panther. Not the Black Panther, not the Chadwick Boseman. No, not that Black Panther. He's like the gentrified zoo Black Panther, like born in the zoo, raised in the zoo, real sheltered, like has a roar but nobody believes it, like that. That's Night, my daughter's cat. And Tiger, y'all heard me talk about him. Tiger, that's my nigga. Like, Tiger don't give a fuck about nothing. You hear me? If it's work to be done, he's in it. You hear me? And we have field mice around in my housing, you know, community, and Tiger is about that life. That dude stalks the little field mice, and not just the field mice though. I don't want to reduce him to one rodent. No. Tiger has brought me, because that's what the cats do. They want you to be proud of them and to be, you know, happy with them. So when they catch something outside, they bring it back to me because they want me to see it and be like, oh, thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. But it's terrifying because I don't like rodents in any capacity. You hear me? I do not like rodents at all. Not rats, not mice, not squirrels, not raccoons. Like I don't do. Yeah, know what? I can't even think what classification those animals fall into. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna call them all rodents. I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. So Tiger, he goes out and he kills all of these animals: birds, squirrels, rats, anything that he can catch is dead meat, and he can catch damn near anything. They bring me back the carcasses of their spoils because they want me to be happy. So on any given morning, I can wake up and, you know, go about my day. I'm like, time for a cigarette. So I give me a cigarette and I go outside, and there's a dead rodent just laying in my walkway because they killed it since I last was out there, and they wanted me to see it because they wanted me to be proud. Tiger does. He wants me to be proud. Night, I don't really think he's catching any of these rodents, because when I see them and he sees me see them, he kind of looks embarrassed, like I didn't have nothing to do with that. And I'm like, bitch ass nigga, I know you didn't. Because he just ain't that kind of cat. You know what I mean? Like, he'll catch some shit, but it has to be like a wounded animal, or maybe a baby animal that hasn't learned to walk good yet. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to put in a lot of effort. So when I go outside and I see the dead squirrels and the dead mice, and I know that it's Tiger. And that's Tiger saying, look what I did for you. These niggas ain't in your house. Look what I did for you. And I'm like, I feel you. But could we not? We don't have to. You could just tell me that you caught some shit, and I'd be like, oh, right on. You know what I mean? Like, or you didn't even have to say anything at all, because I know it's in you. So I'm proud of you anyway, because I know there ain't nothing in my house rodent-like. So I know you're doing your job. The bringing me the carcasses as a present. Well, it's just, look at this shit.
Oh my god. It was a murder. Oh, hey baby.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, and this is just the very, very, very tip of the iceberg. The carcass that I ran across today. It gets greater later. And I'm going to show y'all some of that shit on this show, because I don't feel like I should be the only person traumatized by my cats. So I want to traumatize you all too. You're just going to have to deal with it. Okay. But on to something else, y'all. We've been in the house stuck with this pandemic. So a lot of television watching has been going on, and I'm ashamed to say that I've gotten some favorite commercials, y'all. I'm talking about, you know, like sometimes the commercials where you can like skip them or something. I have some that I just watch. Are any of y'all familiar with the Kroger's commercial, the Get Low? So they got them apple bottom jeans. Y'all, when I take, well, here, you can see for yourself.
Love getting prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh?
Is that commercial not the shit? Okay, like, I know it's just a commercial, and I know it's animated, but the way them motherfuckers think, oh no, look, them that little clay or whatever animated things be getting it, don't they? Then there's the mom that was standing over there with her daughter, and she said, oh, low, and she bounded, and then she brought it back.
Fresh for everyone.
I live when I see that commercial. I told y'all that's a pandemic. Yes, I am highly entertained by these commercials now, because there's nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. So I'm going to tell y'all about another one of my favorite commercials. Okay, so everybody knows Peyton Manning, retired NFL star, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know he got them that go nationwide commercials. So my favorite commercial is Peyton Manning with, what's the country western singer's name? What is his name? I don't listen to country. So, with the country western singer, it's that commercial. When that motherfucker is like, Peyton Manning is naming all these things that goes on in this little make-believe, you know, city that he's made, and he's like, yeah, so now you can, he can retire and enjoy the band. And dude was like, yeah, the band. I love that commercial because Peyton Manning is so goofy, and that's totally not what you expect from him, right? Like, this is the MVP football legend, like Peyton Manning, and then he's so goofy and funny in the commercials that I live. Okay, just look.
And how Nationwide could help Mr. Paisley retire early and spend more time with his pal Peyton.
And their new band.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't forget the band.
I haven't.
Okay, is that not the funniest shit ever? Like, it's so funny to me. Peyton Manning in this goofy role. It's so funny to me. I'm in quarantine, so, you know, that's how I feel if y'all judge me about that. But there's another commercial that we see, that I see all the time, and oh my goodness. I have a theory about this commercial, y'all. And if there's anybody in the room that is under 18, you might not want to listen to this part. Or if you're under 18 and your parents don't care. Fuck it, here we go. So, this is my theory on this commercial. Okay, so, have y'all seen the commercial where the black guy gets a text message from his buddy, a white guy? I guess like, what are you doing? And instead of him responding to the text message, he gets in the car. He drives, you know, fast, whipping it in and out and shit, to pull up at his homeboy house to say, nothing much. What about you? And we see the friend open the door and say, are you responding to my text in person? And the guy says, yeah, I am. And he was like, LOL, come in. In the background, you can see this man's wife. So I have a theory about this commercial, and follow me. There's not many things that will make a black man get up, leave his house, speed across town to someone else's house and say, nothing much, what about you? I have a theory. And my theory is this. That couple, the white couple, the man and the lady, they're swingers, okay? The husband, he gets his jollies watching his wife get fucked by this mandingo. So the mandingo, I don't know his name, but this is what we gonna call him. The mandingo is sitting there at home and he gets a text message, what you doing? And he's like, oh, she wants the dick. Oh, they want me to bring dick. And he's like, you know what? I was horny too. Yeah. So instead of answering, he jumps in the car and he races over there because he's like, I'm just gonna knock her back out. And this nigga gonna watch. And so when he opens the door and he's like, are you responding to my message in person? And he's like, yeah, I am. He's like, LOL, well, come in. So I don't know if the white guy was hitting him up for that, but it just turned into that. Watch the commercial and tell me what y'all think. But think about it like I think about it.
Not much. How about you?
Are you answering my text in person?
I am, yeah.
LOL, come on in.
This is tech that helps you be there. The Nissan Altima, now offering the most tech-advanced engine in its class.
Okay, so think about it. Now, y'all done seen this bullshit. Exactly, because I know you was thinking what I was thinking just now, so I'm going to say exactly. That's exactly what it looks like if you think about it in nigga terms. If you think about it with your nigga thoughts, you'll see that that pull-up game that he just did, niggas only pull up like that to eat and to fuck. That's it. Niggas don't even pull up to work like that. Let that be his boss that had texted and asked what you doing. I guarantee you that nigga wouldn't have responded. He surely wouldn't have gotten his car and drove to his motherfucking job and said, nothing much, what about you? Nah, niggas only do that shit for food and pussy. Y'all seen what it was. He's just gonna knock that girl back out while the husband watch because they into that type of shit. That's what it is. So, y'all, this is the way my brain works sometimes. Don't judge me. This is JoAnna's point of view, goddammit. This is my point of view on the things that I see. Speaking of, y'all know R. Kelly's still trying to get out of jail. Like, yeah, R. Kelly's still trying to get out of jail. Do you hear me? I understand that someone assaulted him in jail. But nigga, that's jail. You know what I mean? You don't get a special jail built just for you. Nigga, you are R. Kelly. You are not one of the Gottis, okay? You're not a mob boss. You're going to get the jail that everyday people get. And everyday motherfuckers know that if they fuck with you, they gonna get street cred. You gonna take some ass whoopings, bruh. You better learn how to give some. That's what I would suggest. Learn how to give some. Because you're gonna take some. But we're supposed to feel sorry for him because somebody gonna put hands on him and let him out of jail. See, R. Kelly, the problem with that is you're a predator. And predators, you don't typically let them back out into the wild, into their natural habitat to roam free if you know them to be a predator. Like, the World Zoo would not take Simba 2. I don't know if there's really a cat at the World Zoo named Simba 2, but just go with me. The World Zoo wouldn't take Simba 2 and say, I mean, we've had him for 5 years. He's pretty tame. I think he's cool. We can let him out into, you know, into the environment. What's the worst that could happen? He's a predator. I don't give a damn if that motherfucker has been in the zoo, has been declawed. It's in his natural, DNA. Like, it's his natural, nigga, they hunt. That's what a predator does. A predator hunts. So, R. Kelly, you want us to say because you are in a different jungle now. Because you are in the jungle now, nigga. You're in a different jungle now. And you're saying that we should take you out of that jungle and let you back into our communities because it's dangerous for you in that jungle. Because you're a predator in that jungle with other predators. And they just might challenge you. Yes, kind of what happens in the world of predators. It's always somebody bigger than you, unless you an elephant. And then the motherfucker that's gonna take you out gonna be a nigga with a gun. So either way, somebody's gonna prey on you. So we should not let you back into the society around us and our children. Because you don't feel safe in jail. Nigga, we don't feel safe when you're out of jail. See, that's the problem. That's what we have to contend with. You don't feel safe in there. But we don't feel safe when you're out of there. When you're out of jail, you pissing on bitches, locking them up, walking them around with motherfucking leashes and shit. Like, we can't have you out here around our children. Nigga, you're a predator. So I'm so sorry that you're in a new environment filled with other predators. But that's the place for you to be. With other predators. Because if you was in the jungle, same fucking shit. Same shit. You get your ass whooped in the jungle, you just got your ass whooped. You better hope you can live to tell the story. And then if you can live to tell the story, I guarantee you gonna be in the motherfucking jungle, a monkey doing pull-ups. You gonna be in there trying to get your weight up. When you get that first ass whooping in the jungle, that's how it is. But we're not gonna take you out of the jungle and then bring you into the suburbs. Like, he's tame now. He's tame. Fuck you. No, you're not. You're sick. You will not admit that you're sick, but you are sick. You look at little girls and say, oh, that looks fun. You're sick. You need to be there amongst other predators. Matter of fact, that little ass whooping you got, you need to be thanking God that's all it was. Because people are really sensitive when it comes to children. And then you're on videotape with children. I've seen it. I've seen the tape several times. That's a personal thing. I'm a little twisted. But I've seen it. And that's a little girl. I saw it. I seen it. You're a predator. You don't get to come around other little girls now that you have been. Well, first of all, you shouldn't have never been free to do this shit again. We seen that first piss tape way back when. Nigga, you scared. skated. They let you skate on them charges. Only for your ignorant ass to get out. And decide to make another little baby harem. I'm sorry. You can take a lion into the jungle. You can paint some stripes on that bitch. And you can shave down his mane. But that motherfucker, even though it looks like a tiger, it's still a lion. You can change somebody's appearance, but you cannot change who they innately are. And innately you are a predator and you are where you deserve to be. And I hope they never let you out. Never. Because some of the damage that you have done to some little black girls is irreparable. Irreparable. These women are still suffering to this day from the humiliating, debasing shit that you put them through. So nigga, get comfortable. Because you going to be there for a while. Okay. Y'all know something else that it's been on my mind here lately. You know, your kids will and should humble your ass. Your kids will, and I guess they should, humble your ass. My dose of humility in my home is my daughter, Amaria. Y'all, when I tell you, like, you know you have a list of haters, right? And you should, if you live. I mean, how could you not? Okay, but I have a list of haters. But right at the very top of that list is my own goddamn child. My own child. I gave her life. In fact, I damn near shared a birthday with her. This ungrateful bitch, she is my biggest hater. Like, okay, I'm guilty of sometimes not knowing the words to the songs that I like. I get that from my mama. I remember so many times riding in the car with my mom with the music up and we all singing the words, and then I heard my mom over there, excuse me, what? No, run that back. What was that? So I get it, but fuck her. Like, for real. Because I really honestly believe that I've been making the songs better. I really do. I feel like I make the songs better because the lyrics that I sing actually, you know, go with the song. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I'm just trying to tell y'all the many ways that my daughter tries to humble me by hating on me. You know, my daughter, she's a Glazette. And she's doing so good. She's trying out for Captain this year. Oh my gosh. Her dance that she had to make, it is so beautiful. And I'm very proud of her. But I try to tell her all the time that she gets these talents from me. But when I try to show her that I too am talented in such ways, but when I tell y'all she is Shady Gonzalez, the shade is so fucking thick. I'm like, take off 7 layers of that and then come back and talk. It's so much hating. And I'm like, what you hating for? Because I did good. I mean, I know you did good. But because you're my mom, it still looks funny. So just don't. Like, a little bit. Some of this got you here. You understand this? Like, so, you ungrateful. But she keeps me humble. She keeps me humble. Because there is some times when my head can get to floating in the sand. I'm not in the sand, baby. In the sky. And, you know, I think that I am the stank on shit. Like, nigga, I'm the host. You smell that? That aroma? That's me. And I really truly believe that. But sometimes I might put 100 on 10. Like that. Every now and then. Sincerely, not enough for the amount of hating that she does. Oh, no. It's not. Like, when I tell you she keeps me humble, she really gives me low self-esteem. I mean, so bitch. And I love her to death. I'm telling y'all, my kids are sincerely the best parts of me. Like, the individual traits of them, I see so much of myself in them, and I love it so much. My daughter is so artistic. Like, literally, she can see the world in animation, and it's so beautiful, her vision. And my son gonna be the heartbreaker. He's so goddamn sexy. He's 8. What kind of 8-year-old is sexy? Him. I'm like, he is going to be so he's so handsome. But he's not really artistic. And we really haven't found what his niche is. I mean, other than video games. So I'm trying to get him interested in the making of video games. Like, I try to get him interested in doing some of the little coding classes they offer for free, because I'm like, dude, if you make a game and then you get to play it and beat it, that's going to feel so much more, you know, rewarding than just playing these stupid ass Fortnites and shit that. But we're evolving. So we're stepping into his greatness. We're just not quite sure what it is yet, but I know he's great. But my daughter, anyway, so I really don't have too much else to talk to y'all about today. Not right off the top of my head, because I smoke. And like, I be forgetting shit. So perhaps maybe we'll have another video or two this weekend. I don't know. But if so, surprise! You'll be surprised. And you'll be happy, because I'm doing so much better with these videos and these edits now. Watch what the fuck we do with this one. Thank y'all so much for watching.